witch's contract with the dark soil. Before the first well was dug, before counties were named, before the first pine bent its back to the wind, there was a pact. Not written, not spoken, exchanged. The witch knelt in the lowest place she could find, a sinkhole swallowing moonlight, and she made an agreement with the dark soil. Give me what people bury, and I will give you what people forget. The soil agreed, but the soil is never generous without exacting a price. From that moment on, she belonged below the surface, not as a prisoner, not as a queen, as a custodian of everything humans try to push down and pretend is gone. The first well was dug directly over her agreement. Every well after that is an imitation. That's why witches' territory is marked by wells that never run dry. Not because the aquifer is strong, but because regret is an endless resource. 2. The witch's longest day, when the tar overflowed. There was a year Granddaddy never told which, when the witch went silent for 3 days. Not gone, not dead, just overwhelmed. Regret flooded the well, guilt rose like ink, shame clouded thick as poured asphalt. The tar rose faster than she could distill it, and on the morning of the 3rd day, black water seeped up the bucket chain, coated the crank wheel, stained the stones. Folks didn't notice at first, people rarely do. They drink the water, cooked with it, baptized children in it. And every soul in the county walked around, heavy, short-tempered, fever, bright with junk emotions that weren't theirs. Granddaddy recognized it, said, "The well's breathing wrong." The witch eventually caught up, but the cost was steep. Her hair went white in a single night. That was the year she stopped tolerating interruptions. 3. Why the middleman fears running out of tar. People think the middleman trades in sorrow, but sorrow is too honest, too primal, too close to the bone. What he really deals in is impulse, the split-second moment between pain and action. Regret turns to tar, tar turns to pressure, pressure becomes the spark that makes a hand tremble toward a bottle, a phone call, an old wound, a bad choice, a lie, a door someone shouldn't open, a secret someone shouldn't tell. The middleman bottles the microsecond between feeling and doing. He sells the nudge, and he fears running out, because without tar, people start thinking again, people start remembering clearly, people start choosing. A town with no tar is a town that wakes up, and he cannot operate in a waking town. 4. The witch's debt to the well. The witch doesn't live in the well, she is bound to it. Each time she distills regret and separates tar from water, she owes the well something in return. The well demands a memory, a scent, a night of sleep, a handful of her own years, or a fraction of her face. It takes different things each time. This is why no 2 witches look alike for long. Why they age strangely, or not at all in human ways. Why their eyes darken, as if someone keeps dimming a lantern behind them. Every bucket drawn cost her something. The well forgive. The well only keeps adding. 5. What happens if someone refuses the tar? Almost no one refuses the middleman twice. But on the rare occasion someone does. Someone truly rejects the tar. Rejects the impulse, rejects the push. The tar goes searching for someone weaker. It slithers, it seeps, it waits under door frames like a low fog with no scent. And if it can't find a mind to lodge in, it returns to the well, feral, volatile, half-fermented. This is the most dangerous form of tar. Unharvested emotion with nowhere to land. When too much of it returns home, the witch hears a sound like bones being stirred in a metal bucket. She hates that sound. All witches do. Uncollected